Hello, Learn citizens. Welcome to another session in anger management. We are going to focus on long-term strategies for managing anger. Once we recognize and manage anger in the moment, the next step is learning how to express it in healthy and constructive ways. Today, we'll start by exploring how to communicate anger effectively. Communication is one of the most powerful tools for managing anger over the long term. Miscommunication, at the other hand, can lead to more conflict and anger, while clear, assertive communication can diffuse tension and resolve issues. Now, let's look at assertive and aggressive communication. One of the biggest challenges people face when dealing with anger is how to communicate it properly. There's a thin line between being assertive and being aggressive. You see, aggressive communication is hostile and often leads to more conflict. It involves shouting, blaming, or using threats to make your point, while assertive communication, on the other hand, allows you to express your anger and needs clearly without attacking or belittling others. The key difference between the two is that assertive communication is respectful. It focuses on stating your feelings without demeaning the other person. Being assertive means standing up for yourself while respecting the opinions and feelings of others. Here are a few key traits of assertive communication. Respectful tone. Speak firmly but don't shout or use sarcasm. Clear language, that is, be direct but avoid insulting or blaming. Open body language. Avoid aggressive gestures like pointing fingers or standing too close. Here are some activities you can follow. Think of a recent conflict you experienced. Did you communicate aggressively or assertively? Write down what you think, what you said, and reflect on how you could have communicated more assertively. Now let's look at using the I statement to express your anger. One of the best techniques for assertive communication is using I statements instead of you statements. You statement can come across as accusatory and often escalate conflicts. For example, saying, "You never listen to me," put the other person on the defensive. In contrast, I statement focus on your feelings and help to take ownership of your emotions. They follow these structures. I feel, like you put in the emotion. Well, you can say I feel, put in the emotion, when situation or because, and put the reason. Now, for example, instead of saying "you always interrupt me," try saying "I feel frustrated when I am interrupted because it makes me feel like my thoughts aren't valued. I would appreciate it if I could finish my points." Take a moment to practice. Think about a time you felt angry with someone. Write down how you could have expressed your anger using the I statement instead of a you. Now let's look at active listening and de-escalation techniques. Communication isn't just about talking, it's about listening. When we are angry, we tend to stop listening and focus only on our emotions. But active listening is key to resolving conflict and managing anger. Here is how you can practice active listening. 1. Focus on the speaker. Like, don't interrupt or start formulating your responses while the other person is still talking. The second one says, acknowledge their feelings. Try to empathize with their perspective, even if you don't agree. Ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, ask questions to understand their points better. De-escalation techniques also plays a vital role in calming heated situations. Here are a few keys in mind. Lower your tone. When you speak more softly, it encourages others to calm down as well. Don't just say, "Ah." Use open-ended questions. This can help the other person express their feelings without feeling attacked. Stay calm. Even if the other person is angry, remain calm and avoid reacting emotionally. What are the activities you can practice? In pairs, practice a role play exercise where one person is upset and the other practices active listening and de-escalation techniques. Afterward, discuss what worked and what could be improved.